Hello everyone, today's video is going to be about just mindset, discipline, stuff like that. As you can tell, I've not posted in the last week, I think it is, but that's not just on YouTube, that's also on my Instagrams, that's also on my wax melt stuff and all that. I've literally calmed right down with it. The only reason for that is my car failed its MOT and the garage couldn't fix it, so I had to go find a specialist that could fix it, and the stress sort of got to me a bit. So I'm not going to do a massive sob story on it, but yeah, the stress got to me a bit, so I weren't focused on YouTube or the business or anything like that, and I feel weak in a way for being like that, but then I also feel like it's something what was so overpowering I wouldn't be able to do a YouTube video or content would actually benefit anyone, because my mind wouldn't be able to focus on it. I would keep stopping. Right, I know I do that anyway, but I'd keep stopping massively. With the business, I ended up probably mucking up. So while I weren't in the right mindset, I decided to have a week off, week break. Managed to get someone to sort the car. It's not sorted yet, but it's in the process of being sorted. So obviously the stress is still there to a degree, but it's a lot less now than what it was at the start of the week. But that's just explaining to you why it's been a while to sort of get a video out there. So yeah, we're going to be talking about mindset and discipline as such today. So with mindset, I feel like you've got to be driven to achieve it. If you're doing it half-assed or whatever, I feel like you're going to struggle to achieve it as such. So you've got to want it. So like, if it's a small business or something, or a side hustle, it's got to be something you believe in. You've got to believe in that product, you've got to believe in that system, you've got to believe in that strategy to get that product out there. Because if you don't believe in it, you're not going to do it, and it's not going to come across as real. It'll be more like scripted or whatever. Like, people will see through that. If you're doing something like saving money or whatever, you got to be strict with it. So that's where your discipline will come in. So if you've got to have a structure there, sort of thing. So you've got to have a plan and stick to it. It's like with mindset and discipline, it comes to everything: gym, businesses, like everything. If you want to go gym, why do you want to go gym? Right? You've got to have a target. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a target, that will keep your mindset strong doing it. To achieve that target, you've got to be disciplined. There's no point in having a target, I want a six-pack, but then you're going gym once a month because you're not disciplined enough. So you've got to have the mindset and the drive, the discipline. Obviously they go together. One without the other ain't gonna work. So you've got to go into it and you've got to want to do it. You've got to want to achieve it. And yeah, so obviously, like I said, I've had a break for a week. I'm a bit disappointed in myself because of the break, but it is what it is. I'm back now. Hopefully, like I said, my mind's getting a lot more stronger and a lot more pushy on this, rather than worrying all day about the car and if I'm going to be able to use it. Obviously the car affects me massively. If you've got a car, it probably would affect you massively and all. I'm looking at about 2 weeks without a car, so that's work screwed for a bit, and yeah, you can't really do much. Like I said, we can walk down to the town or whatever, but other than that, we can't go anywhere. So it's yeah, it's not great. And obviously the thought of how much it's going to cost and everything, it gets on top of you. Like I said, there's loads of people going out there with similar things, or like I said, something along the lines where you've been affected. So I'm just here to say, like, them days do happen. If you need to have a break, have a break. There's no point doing something that's not going to benefit other people. There's no point me making wax melts where I could end up getting too stressed, muck it up, not do the right measurements, and then just mucking up a whole batch just because my head's not in the right place. Like I said, I'm planning on ordering some hoodies and stuff, but I've not done that yet, just for the pure fact of I want to make sure I'm getting the best deal I can and making sure I'll be able to get them out to the public and that as quick as I can. So yeah, so this is just a little chat about mindset and that. I ain't going to talk here all night about it with you, but I do feel like you need to focus on it. So write down a plan of what you want to do, obviously stick to it, and I feel like you'll be sweet. I just wanted to get a video out there tonight, really. If you've noticed on my last video, I can edit a video a bit now to a degree. This is all a learning curve, so I will end up trying to edit this a bit, but I ain't going to throw no photos in or anything because it's just a chat with you, basically telling you to focus on your mindset and that. I've changed the camera around, so hopefully I'll be full screen now. It would be beneficial if you could let me know. I believe I will be, so hopefully that'll be good. I am planning on getting a new camera and a tripod so I can actually set the camera up a bit nicer rather than just like resting it now and hope it don't fall over basically. But yeah, these are all things which is a long term, like this YouTube channel is going to be going for a long time hopefully. And yeah, obviously I'll try and make it more beneficial and rewarding for you for watching it and making it more catchy on the eye as such. But yeah, like I'm hoping to do a trade-in post soon. I've got wax melts literally sitting, so I'll be doing a post about that soon. Yeah, I've done a Christmas calendar, so hopefully I'll be able to get that in the video in the next couple of days, show you how we've progressed with that and what we've achieved with that and what our plan is with it. The hoodies now will probably be after Christmas because, like I said, the expense of the car and stuff like that, I want to be focusing on getting the car sorted rather than starting another little business. And what you've got to remember in all this is, I think this is key, like a lot of people don't think of this, the influencer you're watching, like the YouTuber you're watching, a lot of them don't have a 9 to 5. So they're making enough money off their businesses, off YouTube, off whatever it could be, to not work a 9 to 5. And if you're trying to keep up to their goals and their standard, it's very hard. So for example, for me, trying to hit gym, you're at gym for an hour or so, you've got your work, like I said, I'm at my work for 9 hours a day, plus travelling to there, so let's just say 10. So then you're looking at the gym, say an hour, travelling to the gym and that, you're looking at an hour and a half. You want to spend time with the family. Do you know what I mean? Like, so your days are cramped in, where an influencer, for example, has the whole day to make content, boost their business. Just literally, you've got to think, with me, the hard thing for me right now is I've got so much going on. It's hard for me to stick to a plan where I'm hitting all them targets in the day. So like I said, with the YouTube videos, the plan was to hit one every day. It might get to a stage now where I'm hitting one every 2 days or every 3 days, but I want them to be motivating and I want them to help you achieve your goals. Like I said, we're all on this journey together. I'm not saying, oh, I'm wealthy, I'm all this. This is my journey to hopefully be wealthy. And it would be great if I can bring you with me. We'd be healthy together, you with me. I don't want to sort of lie to you or whatever. Literally, you're just going to be seeing my journey and how I achieve what I achieve, or if I lose, you'll be seeing it basically. So then hopefully you'll be learning what to do, what not to do, and is it worth your time. So they're the main things. But that's what this channel is about. I have spoke about before, but I mention it again. Like I said, just to give you an update on how we're going and everything like that. There will be a post soon about the trading. I'll put a bit more money into the stocks, and with the wax melts we are doing something for Christmas, so I'd like to get that on here and share that with you and all. And yeah, just give you ideas for businesses and hopefully tips and tricks what I learn as I'm going on. Hopefully I'll get this clothing brand up and running, and then I can also share that with you. I ain't even checked my affiliate link stuff, if that's even sold anything yet, but when I do, now I know how to edit video a bit, I'll be able to post it and show you what I've actually achieved. Probably nothing, to be fair, but we'll see. But then I've not been pushing it. This is the problem. With Fiverr, I've not really been pushing it with my betting. I've not really been pushing to sell bets. It's just like I said, this week, I sort of took it all out of me. I'm starting to get it back now. It's just been a draining week, basically. It's hard to explain, but you have them weeks, and the main thing is, if you're in a scenario where you are me right now and you just feel down and out, you just got to get back up, keep fighting, and go again. Like with me, I feel like I'm starting this again now, even though I ain't. It's only been a week, but I feel like, right, you're on the grind again. I've had these wax melts, what we made tonight. They've been on the list for about, say, a week. Well, it must have been at the start of the week, and then we had an order come in yesterday and then one tonight. So yeah, I had to get them done, and then I was getting them done, and I just thought, you know what, tonight I'm going to get back on the Instagram, do the posts on my pages. I didn't do my betting page because my plan is to do a nice little roller tomorrow to get everyone back involved. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a YouTube video. It's one of them, like, you just got to sit down, do it, get it done. It's hard and it's draining, and you feel like is it even worth it? But at the end of the day, if you don't try, you won't succeed. So whatever your goal is, whatever you're chasing, obviously I think you've got to make time for your family. That's key and all. You don't want to push away family and friends, but you also need to focus on you. So make sure you give yourself an hour, 2 hours a day to focus on one business or a YouTube channel or something what you want to achieve. Otherwise, you're just going to be sitting about watching TV anyway, and it's not going to benefit you at all. So yeah, stay motivated. Like I said, if you're feeling down, if you need a break, have a break. Like, don't feel like you need to be on your business all day. If you need to shut it for a week, shut it for a week. I think your biggest challenge is your head. You know, as soon as you've got your head in the right place, you're sweet. Like I said, mine's been everywhere for just over a week. So I'm back on it now. If you're going through the same thing here, get your mind back on track, get disciplined, write down a list, focus on it, whether it's gym, whether it's YouTube, whatever it is, you've got this, do you know what I mean? Just write it down, tick it off every day, like a little check sheet, and yeah, you'll achieve it, alright? So subscribe, like, follow my journey, and hopefully we'll achieve this together. And if you ain't started your journey, I hope you do soon, and then trust me, it'll be worth it, alright?